even when it get hard, I'm not gonna quit. Like, it's just not in me. Like, bitch, you know who the fuck I am. Like, look at me. So where the fuck have I been? But y'all know how old black ladies is. You can't tell them nothing. Y'all, life has literally just been like crazy. If I was weak, I would have been broke. I would have been broke. I would have been boohoo crying from depressed, can't get up, but it's just not in me. Hey, like, Hubert, say hey. What's up, y'all? This is Shira from The Working Code, and today I'm coming at y'all with a video letting you know where your girl has been, what's been up in my life, and just a little catch-up chit-chat, you know, quick little message to you all. So yes, if you're wondering where I've been, then please give this video a thumbs up, a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Leave me a comment if you want to know any more questions or anything you want to say or whatever. Just let me know in the comments, and you know your girl is here for it. So let's jump into it.
Work, 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 work. You see me have you work, 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 work. You see me do me da 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 da.
Okay, y'all. So first of all, y'all see I got the twist. Yeah, it's giving natural realness. I don't know what the hell this is in my hair. Oh, this from my bonnet. Y'all, don't bleach your bonnets. Because I had a white bonnet with glitter on it and I bleached it. And look what it did to my face. Anyway, y'all see the twist. Yeah. Don't play with that girl. She is not one of them. Anyway, say hey to Hubert. Hubert, say hey. That's my sloth, Hubert. If you didn't know, I love sloths. They're my favorite animal. So, yeah, let's get into it. So, where the fuck have I been? Y'all, you know I was doing good on my YouTube journey. On my influencer journey, your girl was doing good. Like, platform was flourishing, per usual. Like, everything I do, flourish. But, she just got a little real when I left New York. So when I left New York, I had to go back to my hometown, Clearwater, which y'all seen I did a little video, whatever, when I was done with my grandma and stuff. But like, it really didn't really go as planned because I only came back here for maybe a week. Here, when I say here, I'm talking about Atlanta. I only came back here for like a week or two. And then my mom called and was like, oh, she needs help, whatever. So my grandma is 90, okay? And she is old. She's old. Like, she just needs help with things like moving and mobility and, you know, hygiene and feeding and appointments and organization and cleaning. And it's no aspect of life that she doesn't need help with. She needs help with everything. Well, I mean, she can watch TV, she can hear, she can see, but barely. Like, she got the TV so loud she can barely hear. Then she got you know, wear glasses and stuff like that. But for the most part, she can, you know, do those kind of things on her own, like reading a book, texting. She can text and stuff like that. Anything that have to be in the bed, she can do. If it require her to be out of the bed, she gonna require assistance. So my mom is pretty much like staying there with her to help. But my mom is not like a caregiver. Like, that's not her specialty. She does her best. She does her absolute best, but that's just not her specialty to do, you know. And it's becoming now a full-time job. Like, my mom has always had a job, and so she helped my grandma, you know, before and after work, just like that. But now it's to the point where, like, it's almost like having a child. Like, you can't leave her alone. Like, you have to be there with her all the time, because she'll just be doing stuff like getting up or trying to go in the kitchen. Like, girl, sit down, please. So my mom be having to remind her that. And then, you know, they be, so that's a whole other layer on top of the fact that you already don't know what you're doing. Then you want to argue people down. But y'all know how old black ladies is. You can't tell them nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Try to tell them something. Can't tell them nothing. Anyway, so that's a whole other story in itself, y'all. But that's what happened. So I was back here for like a week or two. And then my mom called and was like, I need help. I can't do it. Da, da, da. So I literally left the next day. I had just been gone almost 2 months, being gone from home. And I left the next day and turned around and went down there to go help my mama. That was the last time y'all see the footage from Damien video shoot, which was in August, I believe, or July. I can't remember. It's October now. So that was the last time that I was up here, for real, for real. So I went down there and I ended up staying, I don't even know, 3 or 4 weeks. I ended up staying down there. And it is hard. Being a caregiver is hard. And it's also hard because my grandma is not nice. She used to be pretty nice, but now she not nice. That mouth, one thing about my grandma, she don't talk about you. That's one thing about it. She is going to talk about you. You hear me? She going to talk about you in your face and behind your back. Don't care. So it's already like, girl, please. Like, it's already like that. You know what I'm saying? So it makes it hard. It's doable, but it's hard. It is hard to multitask. And it's not really something that can be scheduled. You know, you can schedule certain things like, oh, this medicine time, this bath time, this eating time, you know, like that. But as far as other things like needs, like, okay, you can't tell somebody, I can only take you to the bathroom at this time. I can only do this at this time. Like, people have different needs. You know, a doctor might be coming, a pastor might be coming, whatever. It's so specific, and you have to narrow it down so narrow and get so customized with it and personalized with it that it's almost impossible to do that. So that's what's been going on with that. So I had been helping my mom with that. I really couldn't get nothing done, y'all. I didn't even have my car. I just left the next day and I flew. So my car still messed up. Y'all, my car been messed up since June. My car been messed up since June, and I blame Nally Chevrolet in Union City. Do not go to them. Do not take your car to them. Messy, unprofessional, don't know what they be doing. I blame them. So in all this time, this is October now, the end of October, I'm making this video. Nally Chevrolet, car still not fixed. It's not even with them no more. First, I went and got an oil change. Then something happened with the car. It was overheating. So I go back, why my car overheating? They say they don't know, but they cut off the oil change. Like, talking about they gotta pay, I gotta pay $150 to get oil change. Like, for them to look at it. But y'all just looked at it, and y'all just did the spark plugs or whatever, which y'all should have been looked at, because I had just got an oil change. So I go back and they say it's the spark plugs, whatever. It's still over here. I take it back. They say, oh, I had to pay $150. I went out of town. They called me when I'm out of town, telling me what's wrong with my car. I come back, pick up my car. They say, oh, it's the valve, some valve thing that keep overheating. So I take it to somebody else. He said the same thing. He fixes that. So then I get it back from him 2 days later, and I didn't get it back in 2 days, but 2 days after I got it back, it's overheating. Why is my car overheating? It's not even old. It's only 4 years old. Like, why is my car overheating? And it's not even a full 4 years old. Really, it's like 3.5 years old. So I'm like, why is my car overheating? And he's like, I'm gonna come look. So he butt me, and then he finally come look at the car. Then he say, it's the water pump. So he said he was gonna come fix it that following weekend. By then, I was already going out of town. I don't remember where I had went, but I was gone. So he said he was gonna come fix it. You think he came? Cause he didn't. So he never even came. When I'm texting him, calling him, he still never showed up. To this day, he's never responded back to my text. Like, then he had a text at 10. He was supposed to come on Saturday, and then he had a text at 10 and said he must be here at 11. He texted at 10:40. He lives 40 minutes away. So if he was ever gonna come, he would have left his house by 10:20 at the latest. It was 10:40 before he texted me, which means you should have been 20 minutes away because you live 40 minutes away. And he said, oh, I'm not gonna be able to make it. So he was like, next time I can come is Sunday. Sunday come, he nowhere to be found. Not answering the phone, not texting back. Still haven't texted back to this day. So I had to leave again. Left again. And I come back. I go talk to this mechanic that's end up being down the street or whatever. And I just pass by his shop a lot of times, and I see his reviews and stuff like that. So I go to him, and he tells me it's the water pump. Yeah, he see the water pump leaking. So we changed the water pump, and it's doing fine at first. I leave and come back. I come right back. The car's smoking out the back. I'm like, this car's smoking out the back. He like, oh, it must be something else. Then he look into it a little bit more. He like, it's something, I forget. It's in the engine, y'all. It's something in the engine when the car, head gasket. It's the head gasket. Why the fuck is the head gasket overheating in a car that's not even 4 years old? Can somebody please help me understand, like, what the fuck is going on? And the real problem is, start back from the dealership, because y'all should have known that was the fucking problem from the beginning. In my car, it does not have, everything is digital. It's no, like, gauges or nothing. Not even for the gas. It's all digital. So, you wouldn't know that something is wrong until the light comes on. Like, there's nothing that you can see that, oh, over time, this is heating up or this is going this way. Like, it's no gauges. Everything is just numbers and digital, like, on the screen. So I'm like annoyed, because like this could have all been prevented had I had known, but there was no way for me to know. How would I know when y'all didn't even put the you know, y'all didn't make the call like that. But the dealership really is y'all fault, because why the fuck did y'all not tell me what was wrong? So then my mom and my uncle ended up calling the shop or whatever, talk to the man at the dealership. And he tells them, they can't even tell them what they did, how they determined that it was just the valve that was leaking. Y'all don't even know how to determine that it is the valve that was leaking. Like, how do y'all not understand how to determine what y'all did? Y'all just saying shit. Y'all just telling people, oh, this is what's wrong. You don't even really fucking know. Pissed me off. So right now, still, my car's still not fixed. It's still not fixed right now, and I'm gonna leave. Thursday, I'm going out of town. It's Tuesday night. It's almost Wednesday right now. It's like midnight. Okay, I'm finna go out of town. 4 o'clock in the morning on Thursday. Tomorrow I have to pack my clothes and wash clothes and pack to go back to Florida for God knows how long. But the part that pissed me off the most about it is that, like, this could have all been prevented. Then it takes like 6 days to a week to fix the car. Then it's like $2,000. $2,000. Like, child, that's so annoying. So I don't even have time to fix it like I need to fix it. That's a whole other story in itself, y'all. It's a whole other story in itself. Then, y'all know my friend Willie died. Willie died. Like, that's crazy as fuck. Like, I literally can't believe it. And I had just talked to Willie like a couple days ago. Just. He had to move to Greensboro, and I was going to tell him about my friends in Greensboro, because I wanted him to meet them so he could know some people in Greensboro and not feel like he alone. He fucking died. Red a little bit was over here waiting for him. He was on his way to their house, or so they thought. He was supposed to be there that night. And it's actually been exactly 2 weeks. Today makes 2 weeks. They was over here. We all chilling, drinking wine, cooking at our cooked dinner. And they called and told us the fucking news. That's been crazy in itself. Then I started something new, this insurance adjuster thing, because I'm just trying to run up some money real quick. And it's not really a scheme, but it's a quick way to run up money, really easy. And so, yeah, like, I'm trying to do that. And it took me a week to do the class. Then I had to do fingerprints, mail them in, all this. Like, it's so much running around just been going on. And y'all, it's like life was just really caught up to a real girl. Like, it really caught up to me. And, you know, I want to buy a house. I'm trying to move. I had to go to this home buying program thing. And I pretty much got approved, but you got to have the funds. And I'm going to need at least $20,000 cash for the house. That's not moving expenses. You know what I'm saying? That's just for the house. That's for, like, down payment and closing. Minimum. And that's not, you know, the U-Haul, getting the utilities cut on, lights cut on, water cut on. That's none of that. That's just the home itself, the home loan. That's not escrow, that's not insurance, that's just for the home. Minimum $20,000 cash, liquefied cash. Not, I got $20,000 to my name, let me buy this house. Oh, you got to have more than that to your name. You're going to need to have at least a good $30,000 to $40,000 to your name, unless you're doing some type of home buyer program. And what I'm doing is only doing no down payment. It's not covering closing costs, and there's still costs associated with moving. So that's just a whole other story. So y'all, I've been working on that. Then it was just been like little small stuff, little family drama. People, he say, she say, people falling out. Like, y'all, life has literally just been like crazy. If I was weak, I would have been broke. I would have been broke. I would have been boohoo crying from depressed, can't get up, but it's just not in me. Like, it's just innately not in me. Like, at my core is just, it's like, go get it. Like, that's just like my core. Like, part of me had to die, so part of me get to live. Like, if I got to let go of this way of thinking and being, then I have to move on and do this. Like, if that's just what it takes, it's just what it takes. It's just do what's necessary. Like, that's how I operate. That's just what I think. Do what's necessary, whatever it takes. Like, no matter what it takes, like, even when it feels like too much, just whatever it takes. Like, it got to go. Whatever I got to get up off my back, it got to go. Like, I really can't carry nothing else. Can't have nobody else low on me. I can only worry about myself. So, I have to get up. I stopped going to boxing because I've been gone. Stopped going to boxing. And my car been broke. So, aside from me being gone, I can't even get to boxing like that because I be using other people's car. But, you know, like, I know I can use people's car, but it's like all the time, every day to use somebody's car for 2 hours to go boxing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not a necessity or whatever. But now that I know what's wrong with my car, how long it's going to take to get fixed, when I get back from Florida, I'm going to be trying to get it fixed. So that's really what's been going on, y'all. That's what's been going on. People done fell out. People done fell in. It done been arguments. People done fell out over money. Child, it's just been so much going on. Like I said, if I was weak, I would have been broke, would have been cracked, would have been, don't know what to do with myself. But honestly, that's just not me. It's just not me. So I'm getting ready to go back. Like I said, I'm getting ready to go back to Clearwater, where I'm from, and go see my grandma and help my mom. My mom had to go to the hospital. My grandma had to go to the hospital. It's just been too much. But what I can say, what I learned is, if you, no matter what, keep going. I'm not really a crier. That's not me. I just don't be feeling like crying. Like, it just don't hit me like, go ahead, cry. Like, it just don't come over me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what made people want to cry, but like, from the few times I cried before, it's just like a feeling like you can't help it. If you feel like crying, you just cry. But like, I just don't even feel like crying. Like, I literally don't. Like, can't. Honestly, can't even. Like, even if I wanted to, like, I really don't think the tears could come. Like, it's just not there. It's just not there. But what I've learned, what I'm starting to see in is, you know, you got what it takes. You just have to find it in you. Like, I never, in all of this, I've never doubted myself. I never doubted, okay, the hard times will be over or the drama gonna calm down. Like, I never doubt that it will come to resolution. I've never doubted that. It's just a matter of when. I already know it's going to, it's just a matter of when. So we really just wading through the water at this point. Like, we just waiting. Eventually, we're gonna get to the other side. But right now, we neck deep. But you can't panic. Ooh, you can't panic when you neck deep. You can't do that. You got to keep waiting until you get back to the shallow side. So that's just really what I keep doing. Like, you just have to stay focused. It's literally like Kodak say, the tunnel vision. Like, you gotta have tunnel vision. Like, it's just like blinders. Like, looking one way. Like, that's really what you have to have. You really can't afford to give yourself to other people when you have so many other things on your own going on. And it's like, you only can really be there for yourself and help yourself. And that's what I try to do. I get up every day and I be trying to do something. Sometimes I be like, this shit don't seem like it's working. But I mean, I really don't have another choice. So it's like, what do I do? Quit? You think I'm gonna quit? No, it's not even in me. Like, not a quitter. Even when I get hurt, I'm not gonna quit. Like, it's just not in me. Like, bitch, you know who the fuck I am. Like, look at me. But my life gonna get back on track eventually, and I'm gonna get back on my schedule, and I can get back to posting my content. And I really gotta up the ante. And that's the thing. No matter what's going on, you have to find a balance. That's the hardest part about life, is consistency and balance. You have to find a balance. You have to juggle all these things at once. You have to juggle your life, this person's life, that person's life, romantic life, friend life, social life, religious life. Like, you have to balance all these things. Your health, all these things have to be balanced at once. Like, it's an art. It's honestly an art. And some things you drop the ball. It is what it is. You drop the ball sometimes, but you pick that bitch up and you keep going. And so, like, that's kind of like what I did. Like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I dropped the ball on my YouTube, but you see me, I'm here. You see me, I'm here, and I just show the fuck up. You see, I'm here. Hello. Yeah, I dropped the ball, picked it back up. Let's go. Like, that's just kind of how you have to go. Like, you have to just keep going. You got to keep going. Like, even, it's literally no time to cry. Like, it's literally no time to cry. Like, when would you cry? Like, it's so much stuff to do that you literally don't have time to cry. But yeah, that's just how I feel, y'all. I don't really feel like, I don't feel depressed. I just feel like it's a high stress situation right now. But I don't feel sad about it. It's just kind of like ready for it to be over with. That's how I feel. And let me tell y'all one more thing before I go about what's been going on. The situation with my grandma, this has made me notice this. Have your ducks in motherfucking order. You hear me? Have your ducks in order. Have your paperwork lined up. Every I dot, every T cross, every X slash. Don't fucking play about your stuff. Have money for retirement. First of all, have money. Don't be broke. Not to say that my grandma broke, but my grandma didn't work. She was taken care of, but my granddaddy died. So her husband been dead over 10 years now. So, it's like, you need to have your own money so you can have things set up to go and be how you want them to be. You never want your fate to be in the hands of other people, whether it's your kids, whether it's your man, whatever. You never want your fate to be in the hands of nobody else. I don't care if you would give your soul to them. I don't care if it's your twin, if y'all got the same DNA, y'all the same person. You never want your fate to be in the hands of other people. Never. Never. Always make sure your stuff is in line for yourself. Get life insurance with living benefits, period. Y'all look that up. Life insurance with living benefits. Get you some life insurance with living benefits. That means you can cash out a policy before you die. So if you get a $100,000 policy, you can withdraw against the policy $20,000. Say you need $20,000 because you finna get surgery and you need to pay for a CNA. Okay, so now your policy done went down to $80,000. So now when you die, your family only get $80,000. Nobody really care about the money when you dead. It's really about to help take care of you when you need it the most. When you dead, you just need enough to cover the funeral. Like, that's it. Like, when you alive, you ain't giving nobody no monthly check every month. So why worry about paying people once you dead? Like, if you not giving your kids $1,000 a month right now, why would you want to have $1,000 a month when you dead? You don't be giving to them now. They gonna need it now because they're using the money to take care of you now. You get what I'm saying? The math don't be mathing. But make sure you have your ducks in a row, y'all. That's really all I have to say. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all sticking with me. And yeah, I'm gonna be back. Well, I'm back now. I really never left. I just kind of disappeared for a little minute. But things were just getting a little hectic. And sometimes you gotta prioritize. And I had to put this on the back burner. Yes, I am monetizing stuff now, but it's just not my main source of income. You know what I'm saying? So it went to the back burner. But anyways, I love y'all so much. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a like. Comment. Let me know how you feel about this video, about where I been. And yeah, I'm going to talk to y'all later.
Work, 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 work. You see me have you work, 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 work. You see me do me da 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 da.